Today we take up our next topic, correct form of the verbs. In other words, we can say tenses. This is a very significant part in our syllabus, and we have been teaching this portion in every classes, but unfortunately it is my personal opinion that if you have learned tenses, it means the remaining part of grammar will be easy for you. Here, the same thing we have read in our first sem, we are taking up for the second sem also. Now we start from the very first tense, present indefinite. As we know that being we can say a foreign language, we have acquired it, we learn it from Hindi. In this tense, we come to know, we learn that the Hindi, the sentence that ends with ta hai, ti hai, te hai. It means that is our present indefinite. But sir, this is a structure. We have to use this particular tense. We want to know it. अब इस टेंस को यूज कहाँ करना है? आपको स्ट्रक्चर पता है. You can you speak it at occasion. But how and where to use it? Now, as we know, we have two type of subjects. Singular subjects, he, she, it, any name, then singular number. For example, बच्चा खेलता है या पंखा चलता है. Then plural subject, I, we, you, they, again plural numbers. बच्चे खेलते हैं. Then in this tense, this is our first tense and very complicated. Here, mostly students feel baffled, confused in singular and plural. Where to use S, where to use ES. Now, in this section, in this lecture, we shall discuss all these things. When you find your singular subject, we apply this structure. S stand for subject, then V1 plus S or ES, then your object. It means this will be your structure with singular subject. Now the question arises, where to use S and where to use ES? One thing is clear, we apply S and ES with verbs with singular subjects, not with plural. In plural, we apply subject, V1, then object. Now, things are clear here. Sir, S and ES we apply with singular subject, not with plural. Again, you may ask a question, sir, S and ES. When your verbs, first thing, your subject must be singular. Yeah. Second, when your verb end with S, double S, CH, SX, SH, X, O. When our verb ends with these letters, we shall apply ES. But when your verb ends with other letter except these letter, we shall apply S. Okay? I think here things are clear. This is structure where to how to apply present indefinite. Now, in your question paper, you will be given sentences and you are to apply various tenses. Now, according to your exam, from the point of view of exam, we are to learn how to use this tense. Now, we take up those parts where we use present indefinite. Yeah, first, we have some significant words. They are generally used in present indefinite. For example, always, daily, often, quite often, sometimes, generally, usually, then, once, twice, thrice, every. These are symbolic words. If you find frequently, when you find these words in your sentence, either in the beginning or in the end, then we apply present indefinite. सर यहां पर क्या बता रहा है? बाय द वे, अगर आपको वाक्य में कहीं पर भी ये वर्ड मिलते हैं, इट मीन्स वी शैल अप्लाई प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट अकॉर्डिंग टू आवर सब्जेक्ट. फर्स्ट यू आर टू लुक एट योर सब्जेक्ट. व्हाट टाइप ऑफ योर सब्जेक्ट इज, ईदर सिंगुलर और प्लूरल. फॉर एग्जांपल, ऑलवेज, डेली, seldom, often, quite often, sometime, generally, usually, once, twice, thrice. With these words, with these two words, you will find some attached words. For example, once in a week, once in a year, twice in a month, thrice in a day, then every day, every month, every year, every class. You will find some, we can say, attached words frequently, now and then. For example, he visit here daily. I always reach there, here, sorry. Now, here our significant symbolic word is daily. Then our subject is he. Subject is singular. Therefore, we shall apply either s or es with our verb. सबसे पहले सर हमने सिग्निफिकेंट जो वर्ड है वो देखा सर, डेली मिल गया जो हमारा सिंबॉलिक वर्ड है. उसके साथ क्या है सर, सब्जेक्ट क्या है सर, सिंगुलर. तो सिंगुलर के साथ हम वर्ब के साथ आइदर वी यूज एस और es. नाउ our verb ends with a t, therefore we shall apply s, not es. VISIT, visits. Then I always reach there. Sir, here our symbolic verb